All right, happy Thursday. It is the Moosejaw RC Body Shop Hour, or the Moosejaw Hour as we like to call it here. 1 hour of attention span towards RC, cars, and whatnot that comes to mind in our chat. Welcome. We've we've got 2 weeks to go, 14 days. 14 days from now, it will be, it'll be about 7 o'clock. We'll probably be... me and the gang probably be eating something somewhere, thinking about adult beverages and maybe daring to do karaoke. But we'll see. The concourse will be done, and we've got 2 weeks until Colorado, and it's time to pack up. Actually, I'm packing up early. I'm going to be going to California, and I'm going to give Mrs. Moosejaw my stuff because she and the Harley Designs gang is flying together, and to save me money, I don't have to check something in, but they don't get charged, so I'm giving Mrs. Moosejaw my stuff, at least the clothing, and I'll just have my carry-on, and there we go. That's 2 weeks from now. And well, we'll update that where we are with that. I think we're also going to talk about Drift RC car a little bit, just a little bit, and some new products from Reefs RC in that realm. And then also maybe just tinker a little bit on the sprint car and the drift car, and take a break from the comp because honestly, the car's not here. I have the body here. You see, there's the body, but the Class 2 and the chassis, the actual car is still in good old Fernley, Nevada, but the welding kind of started. I mean, pieces are cut, pieces are put together. We shall see. Keeping our fingers crossed because I still have to paint that body, the Westmade buckwheat, the half Volkswagen, half truck, and we'll talk about what the educational client is doing with that, with the help of the welding teacher too, the welding professor, I guess we should say. So that's good. I have 2 people hoping that. Other than that, let's say hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hello here. This is like our little community chat here. Everybody who chats here and talks to each other, this is kind of like almost like the mod chat on Instagram with everybody there that moderates the other guys' channels. But here we are. First off, let's see, Phoenix. Now, we got Orange Taco in the house. We also got Flatlander 72. Greetings from the Windy City. Hey, I had my Chicago White Sox jersey on just the other day. What else we got? We got Ashley. Hello, Ashley. And Ashley, I know you want me to do those RC car bodies and all of the splendor to replicate the Vanquish box artwork. We will talk, just not yet. It's probably going to be late June when, if you, or even some of them, or one of them, whatever. We'll talk then, okay? We'll talk. Let's see, we got Phoenix in the house. Hello, good sir. Speaking of which, we're going to talk about Phoenix and a little bundle that we're going to send him, finally, and with some other stuff. Let's see, we also have Magic School Truck. Hey, Magic School Truck's in the house, in his. Jesse Sleepy. Hey, y'all. Hey, I was sleepy. I woke up from a nap. I've been napping a lot lately. I don't know, getting to that age, I guess. I'm actually home for a live stream for the first time, and who the hell knows how long. Hey, who knows? Hello, Orange Taco. How's it going? It's great. Yeah, it's great. I can't complain. I mean, things have been going full throttle still with establishing a new Moosejaw headquarters and all that fun stuff. But no news right now, but we'll see. We're keeping going. We're living the dream. Yay. Let's see. Hello, Head Magic, Grim Jeer. Painting my Class 2 and 3 bodies over the weekend. Hey. You're closer than I am. I mean, at least I have a car that runs. I still have to figure out how to mount said bodies. I have a good idea on Class 1. Class 2, I have kind of an idea. I don't know. I'm going to have to... Well, we'll discuss that later. We'll figure that out later. Thanks. That's fine, Joe. I just don't want anyone else to do them. Hey, well, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. Hello, all greens from New Jersey. Sad, no F1 GP this weekend. I know. But let's be honest. First, I'm sure everybody wants to make sure everybody's homes and properties and families are safe there in Italy, and that no flooded out sourdough bread and so forth. But hopefully everybody's safe. I saw Suki Tsunoda actually helping out clean up. I think it's the Alpha Tari location. I think they're located there, and he was helping out cleaning up after the flood, which was kind of cool to see. A rich man working a shovel. Not the richest one though, but it was nice to see. And speaking of which, I do have some F1 news. Not much. I got myself some stickers from Etsy, and I'm a Valtteri Bottas fan, and I found these stickers on Etsy. And see, these two. I could cut out, Fernando there too, but here's these stickers I might put on my laptop or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. That's my F1 mail call. Let's see. Class 2 finished mechanically. Class 3 Phoenix Ground Fox. Ooh, what a name. Needs the rear steer installed. Otherwise, ready. Well, again, you're still closer, Grim. You're close. Paint came in today. Waiting on some links. Fingers crossed. I'll have this build done before Rocky Mountain Regionals. Magic School Truck, please look for me. Wrenching on TRX4M tonight. Yay. I need to order my last few items that I want for that. Tonight, new tires and aluminum parts. It's fun. The TRX4M, it's a fun little truck to work on. I think I like it more than the Axial. Just a tad. We see. When I drive home, I see this one spot off to the side off of Highway 95A, I think it is. And that's where I play. And there's a spot that's like washed out from the water that we had and so forth. And I'm like, oh, that looks pretty scale for the TRX4M. I need to do a running video there, but I need to get off my horse, which I might do tonight, definitely by Sunday. Order some reefs parts. I'm gonna order a reef servo for it. I'm gonna get another reefs winch line, the heavy duty one. I bought it. I don't know where it is though. I have the hook, but I don't know what I did with the line. So organized here. I'm missing a lot of things. I'm missing the line. I'm missing my GoPro 7, so I might have to get a new one. I don't know what happened to that. We won't go into great detail. And then I need new Lexan scissors. I misplaced them. So, and I need to replace those. They were getting kind of dull anyway. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, Let's see what else we got here. What's your favorite F1 track? Ooh, Spa. I like Spa. It's just I like Spa. That's where I want to go. Hey, Buck. Hey, Pablo. Hey, everybody. Pablo. Certainly a good call from FIA. Yeah, you know what? And a quick call. That's a good sign from the FIA. A nice quick call. Yeah, the track flooded. It's just horrible. Let's see what else we got there. I'll be in Gilbert, Arizona next week for work. If anyone knows a good hobby shop, then I can go to. Maybe Phoenix can help you out with that there. I would think so. Speaking of Arizona, they're having a little brouhaha with their hockey team. Let's have a little quick hockey talk. The Arizona Coyotes don't really have a home. They're roaming armadillos is what they should be calling themselves. Because it doesn't seem like nobody wants them there in Arizona. So there's talk about that they might move or they might find a place there in Arizona. We shall see. I think they're there this year, but we'll see what happens next year. Where they're going to play, who knows? Hold on, when did this start? Think I missed something. I don't know. What did we miss? I was a little late, 6:02, I think. Definitely will planning on going up all 3 days to hang out. Awesome. Yeah, I'll be. So I think I'm the first one that lands. And then the Harley / Mrs. Moosejaw entourage shows up. And then the Matt of Scale Builders Guild shows up. And we'll jump into the Dodge Journey. and then I think concourse is at 3. So I think we have time to stop at the Casa de Colorado and get kind of settled, and then head off to the concourse, which I believe is at 3. For me, I don't, after watching these videos of the Porsche, it's clearly, and seeing them at least seeing Josh's in person, it's the videos do it justice, but then again, you can really, really appreciate it when you see it firsthand. And just truly amazing what Josh is doing and Matt's assembling for the most part. But it's as far as concourse, I don't know. Maybe I'll get best paint. I kind of doubt it too, or I might just put it in my class 2 and just see if my educational client can actually bring some home hardware. I'll bring it to them. So if we get best metal work, which I don't think either. But then again, even though they promote metal work, it's not the most performance thing you want on your truck. So we shall see. Have a good chance. Who knows? Either way, we're gonna have fun. And that's Thursday. After that, it's just waking up, go comp. Here's my problem though. Okay, this weekend is a comp. Another weekend local event in Sacramento, and they don't do winching and all that, and Josh has already said he's busy, so he's not going to be there, and I have zero time working a winch, so I might have to grab either my daughter or Mrs. Moosejaw with a stick and a little hook and just practice a little bit with that. I still got to set up my servo winch to be momentary. Right now it's like push forward, it's going out. Stop it, it'll stop. Go back, it'll go back. So I got to make sure maybe I want to hold down and then let go and it stops. I think that's the way I want to set it. So I got to figure out my radio to do that. I should be able to. And I need to practice it. Desperately need to practice with it. I think I'm you know what? I definitely need to get that winch line. You can see me not paying attention and snapping that thing or doing something. I don't know. We'll see. TRX4 needs more aftermarket bodies. Yeah, I agree with that. I do like my a Camel trophy truck without going full ham on a Camel trophy truck like they do. So we'll see. I don't know. I like it. I might get a Bronco body just to paint it up to have options, which goes right on it. Not a big deal. But we'll see. I like it. It rolls really good. Let's see. I say the cat used the scissors to cut the lines so they could mount up the GoPro to spy on you. I would not put it past Jasper, my cat. He's been a little ornery lately, and I'm not enjoying it at all. But I'm not one to believe conspiracy theories, but Mike J, that's plausible. Darn cats. Very curious, what's going to happen to them? Very curious what happened to them. What do you mean there, Magic? What's gonna? I get lost sometimes. It's not you. Maybe hockey team. I don't know. Clarification, please. What is going to happen? Good day, Joe, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Scott. Scoot. I got caught on your Locosa RC. Oh, New Zealand. Hello from New Zealand. We got some New Zealand people that come in. Just Buck, no Danny. Not enough ice in Arizona. True, but they've had hockey teams for quite a while. The AHL or the IHL or both. They had the Arizona Roadrunners back in the 80s. And I think the Roadrunners are still there. Plus, the colleges, Arizona State and all that, they have a hockey team. Nothing like, I don't think they really play competitive like with the North. I don't know. I have to check. But they got ice there. It's amazing what technology can do. And again, just Buck, no Danny. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Mr. Dandy is in the house. Right. MST Scott, MST, all right. Magic School Truck, MST. Same here. Is there a max lead length for winch line? I have not seen that. And the thing is, the stock one that comes with the internal servo winch, that's 6 feet, and the one that you could get aftermarket, I think it's like $12. That is 7 feet, but also a little tougher too. So I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to go to the rule book. All right, Moosejaw, can you get a picture of Josh, Matt, and yourself in a comp pose? Just consider it done. Consider it done. I would love to do that. That'd be Instagram gold. For the Coyotes, what's going to happen to them? Yeah, we're talking hockey. Well, they're still there for this year. They put out a vote. The organization put out a vote where to have it. Mesa, Scottsdale, and some other places. Scottsdale got the most votes, but they I don't know which town, and maybe it makes the news for Phoenix there, but there was just, they were voted down for a new arena in one of those towns. And, obviously paying, places always want, taxpayers to pay for an arena and so forth. And I understand, I definitely, teaching economics, I can see the pros and definitely the cons for that. But that's where they are. They're kind of in limbo. Other towns that might be, there's a guy, Bar Down, on Instagram, very funny guy. He said, what top 5 cities the Coyotes can move? One is Kansas City, Missouri, which is probably the best one. I mean, you got baseball and you got football, but you also have a history of having a hockey team there. The Kansas City Scouts, back in the day, back in the helmetless days. So we'll see. Houston came up, Hamilton, which I think people in Toronto don't want Hamilton because that takes away the fan base, or maybe both. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see what happens to the Arizona Coyotes. I used to have a Coyote jersey when they went old school. Absolutely. You bet. All right. So let's get some coffee. Thanks for the conversation. That's always important. And, before we begin, I told you I'm going to maybe work on the drifter / sprint car. Kind of swap some stuff there. So let me know what you're tinkering on. Before we get to what I'm going to tinker on, I'll tell you about our package to good old Phoenix here. And I do have it here in a box. I have it in a box. Here we go. And I got to add some stuff to it. First off, we have some carbon fiber from our mutual friend Eric Baker, who did some designing in Sin Cut Sen. And this is for, well, you have a Pro now, but you also have a Phoenix, so yeah. We have carbon fiber for something. So we have the front plate. You can cover the servo mount area for your winch and use it as a plate to attach your ESC or even your receiver and all that, and then leaves room for your steering servo. And that's a nice little piece. Somebody else came out with it too, though, and starting to sell it. We were going to try Moosejaw RC parts, but I didn't jump on that soon enough, and I saw somebody else is now starting to make carbon fiber, though. But we have that. And then we have the side plates that go on top of the slider, but we also have the Phoenix one, and you can carbon fiber mount your servo. All right, there we go. Get my ugly face out of the way. All right, so we have that for Phoenix, and I think I also have to go through here a mount for the dig servo, or I'll be taking it out of mine. Let's see where here we go. And there's some you can use standoffs, standoff spacers and all that, but you can hook that to. There was another carbon fiber for the battery, a short battery, but I used it on my comp. Sorry, and you can mount that for your rear dig servo. So we have that. We have a different design too. I have it somewhere here that I'm going to put in mine that puts the micro servos right next to each other, and it can mount both NSDRC, I think it is, and then also Reef's micro servos. You can either have the 2-hole or the 1-hole. pretty brilliant with that part. So we're sending that off to Phoenix. And then this ain't going to show up. Let's see if we can get it up on the thing here, though. I might have deleted some stuff because I did, didn't I? Let's see if it's still around. Gear covered. No, there it is. So we'll share the screen here. We'll go to the right screen share. And we'll make this a little bigger so we can see. We got some stencils going to Phoenix here. Let's close some of this stuff. Don't need a Da Vinci thing. I don't know what the heck that is. So we got this cut out. And even though it looks blurry on your screen, it looks pretty good here. We'll go even a little bigger. And he's going with the Fallout Vault Tech and the Vault number 111. That's a video game, right? And I got that design and cut for him already. And spoil alert, we have what we're going to put on the Corvair body. I found a Corvair from 1962 at the a auto show, Autorama show, and America's Greatest Hot Rod Show, Detroit, Michigan, 1962 Autorama. It's a black and it's a flat black and then a glossy gold that I'm going to do with that, and it's going to look good. I might have to spoil the. I'm going to put on an element, and I might have to spoil the element and get some gold wheels of some sort. We shall see. Or I'll switch out the ones I have over there too. That could be good too. Let's get some new wheels. Why not? So anyways, that's what we have going for Phoenix, and we have them cut already, ready to go, and put them back in the box, and it'll be all on him. Alright, and we'll go back to our main camera. There we go. So we have that, and I'm going to be drawing up. Let me see if we could do that from here. I don't know. I'm still not an expert at Photoshop or Photo Illustrate, where you can make a PNG. I've done it a couple times, but I haven't done a lot of repetition to remember it. So I still do it a lot on my phone. So let me see. I know this is exciting, but I'm gonna go to my phone and we're gonna make a PNG stencil for our class 2, and we'll put it up here in a moment and get that going. All right. As soon as we get out of this stuff, back to eraser. I don't want that. Get out of there. Who are you? Nope. Exit. It is bugging me. It's not doing what I need to do. Getting these pop-up ads. So let's get out of there. We'll try again. Everything else. So, and I know what space I need, even though the body's not here. It's like 1.5 by 3 inches. I just need to worry about the 1.5 and go from there. We'll wait till that opens up and do that. So we'll do that here in a moment. Let's see. Hey, Rooster. Hey, Rooster's in the house. Good to see you again. Phoenix. All right. Package to Phoenix. Yes. What did you buy now? He didn't buy anything. This is just help him, give him some stuff. I mean, I don't have. I want to get it ready to run Phoenix and then put a different body on it, of course. But I don't have a use for so many carbon fiber parts. Not yet. I would use my company logo lockup. All right. I know. I'll show you here in a moment as soon as it gets me to do it. I might have it done already, actually. No, I don't want that. Go away. Why you keep putting this ad up there? We'll wait to see if that goes to it next. Anyways, Proline by the Fire is Survivor year. This year they didn't say what you had to survive. Yeah, it's up for interpretation. I almost think I'm going to just install the Flinging Haggis again. Maybe I'll make it more medieval, bloody head and type of thing. I don't know. We shall see. My wife has a Cricut, but I need to learn how to use it. It's very user-friendly. There's some YouTube. I would follow Matt's video on it. Nothing against the lady folks who put it out there, But you know, Matt's video on using his Cricut was more user friendly and keeping attention span, where some out there was like a lot of and you know and wouldn't this be cute, you know. It lost my attention, and also even the angles of the camera. I think there was one or two good ones, but honestly, Matt is his video is the best on how to use the Cricut. I think it's really good. All right, so we're gonna try to make sure we get the right X. No, that's not it. X. I'm pressing that X. You are really bugging me, man. You are bugging me. Oh, there's the other X. Oh, the other X. All right, let's see if I can get that on my hard drive here in a moment. I have my logo here somewhere and my phone, and we'll create a stencil, or at least part of it. I know I have it here. I have those. I have that. Oh, there it is. All right. I'm going to do some quick erasing here. We're going to do some magic off to the side. And then, oh, and then we got to go deep, deep. This is a app on for your phone where you can make transparency PNGs, and it's just faster. I mean, sometimes the cut, you have to find a good image to get a good cut. You know, nice sharp edges. Like right here, I see some stuff that I need to maybe erase a little bit by hand. And even then, I usually take an X-Acto knife and clean it up that way too. And it's simply called eraser. All right. So, and what I do, I usually erase on this, and then I send it to my Google Drive. So we take a look at it. We got little remnants hanging around there, so we got to get those. And you just press your hand on it, right, like that. You know, I'm starting that H part is transparent. The black is a separate color, so I'm not worried about it. That usually shows up to the red lines on the Cameo software. Come on. And if I need to clean it, oops, undo, make that smaller. Not that. Oops, undo. There we go. I know this is riveting. There we go. And just clean that up a little bit, even though I could clean it up once it's cut. And like I said, this is for my class 2, and it's going to be, I got some stuff coming for it. Hopefully RC plate shop. I ordered some license plate, and that's also comp points, so that would be good. Man, there's a lot of things here that I need to erase. You think, but then again, I got it from a small company, so of course it's not going to be a perfect PNG. Make that a little bit bigger. There we go. That's what she said. Anyways, I had a student say that today in class. I'm like, really? Come on. I mean, I like The Office, but don't be like. Anyways, so we'll send this. See, and you know what? I could clean it from. I can clean it up on the Cameo. So I'm going to send that to my drive, my Google Drive, and I'll just say what it's called. Maybe I shouldn't type that in. The algorithm will really hate me. So we'll just say donuts. Call it that. All right. So that is sent to my Google Drive. Let me get my Google Drive up here for you folks. And this is how easy it is with the with making a stencil. It's just a little process. And again, if you have Premiere, the Google, I mean was it Adobe, well, Photoshop, or even Illustrate, you should be fine. So let's go to my drive here. Make sure I'm not showing you guys something I shouldn't. No, I don't have anything like that. I have. Oh, I already made one. Hey, there we go. Okay, so cool. So I'm just gonna go to. Let's go to Silhouette and let's make a new file, shall we? So we're gonna share screen. And we're gonna go to the right share screen. Boom. And with this, you just click on probably can't see with my logo, but up to upper left, you say File. I think it was in Pictures. I don't think, no, maybe it was Downloads. No, I'm going to my, oh, I need to go to my drive first. So we'll go to my drive. Hello, drive. No, no, not you people. Get away from here. There it is. All right. All right, so we go, I'm going to go with this first one because I probably cleaned it up better. Yeah. And, well, let's see the next one. Because that, let's see, yeah, let's try that one. So what we're going to do, we're going to download to my drive. And then we go to Silhouette. There we go. And there's probably a faster way to do it. We open up a file, there's donuts, top choice, and there it is. It's really tiny. So we surround it, pull it, make it bigger. And there we go, there's our theme. Glory Hole Donuts from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's the theme for my class 2. I can make it bigger here for you folks and even for me, and I can see things that I need to clean. I see a little dot there. We'll make it even bigger. There we go. My algorithm is gonna be off the hook. So it's pretty clean actually. You see these red lines? That's the actual cut line. So what we could do, let's see what happens if we clean up some of that line. So we grab our eraser and we make it as small as possible. I like a circle. You just put it on there, and I'm gonna slowly, you hold down the right click, and I'm hoping that it redoes the line. If not, I don't know, we'll see. We got this little island here. Just zap it. Zap. Zap. That turned out cleaner than I thought it would, to tell you the truth. Alright. Hopefully that recalibrates. And I don't know. See, I don't see my circle here. So, let's see that other one. See what we could do with that one. Oops, not that. Let's open our file, I guess. Donuts. Oops, no. No, let's go back to my drive. Let's undo. Let's get rid of that. Bye. No donuts for you. Alright, so we're going to go back to my Google Drive and get that other one and try it out. And see what I don't like is the donuts part. So we're going to download that. And we'll say Glory Hole Donuts. Yeah, let's do it. And then we'll go back to our Silhouette. And even if you open File, it's going to open up a new plate for you. Palette, I guess you would say. Oops, and we want to, oops, I'm still on eraser, so let's make that bigger for you folks. Let's get back up. Let's go to the left. It's nowhere there. Where are you? There we are. There we go. So we go to our cursor, and with that, that might be better, and we'll get more there, and we'll pull it to be bigger. Yeah, so you see my U's a little messed up, but I could fix that. I could fix that. And I even got my fine line there. I could cut that with the X-Acto knife. So I'm going to make that bigger, and we're going to try to clean up real quick. Not the most exciting. We got some of those islands again. And we want our circle a little smaller. Smaller, I said. Come on. All right, we'll go bigger here. That no, come on. Oh, you're bugging me. Why? You should go smaller than that. Huh? It did on the other one. Oh, maybe I need to make this bigger. That's what I need to do. So we'll do that. Back to the cursor. Like I said, once you fool around with this, it's pretty easy. There, we'll make that bigger. Then we'll zoom in and get to where we need to. Glory. I'm going to leave that because I could just cut it off. But we'll get rid of that little island there. Hopefully this works. And zap it. And zap. And like I said, I'll cut that. I'll cut those. Usually I have a better one than this. I'll have to cut that. That's easy. And I got my line. So that's about it. I just got that. We'll make it smaller. Oh yeah, now we're gonna size it. So I know vertically it's 1.5 inch. And when you get smaller, these smaller letters obviously make it tougher. In fact, you know what? Let's just erase that stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see if we can do that. Let's just erase some stuff. I mean, it's there for reference. So maybe what I'll do, gosh, I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'm going to erase some of it. I got my starting point, that little droop, and I'll keep the bottom one. Well, actually, I can draw a line too. This is the part I haven't played with, drawing lines. So if I do this, and I go here, and I hold down my mouse, and I go down, there we go. We've got it. There, I got a nicer cut line. Oops, we don't want to. Undo, undo. Oh, come on, not that, no. Okay, let's go to a cursor. Oh, man, you're killing me. Oh, I lost my line. See, this is where I mess up. So we'll try again. Go right there. Done. And then I say cursor. And then curse. There we go. Yay, we're learning. And like I said, I'll clean that up. I don't want to even bother with. Well, I could. I mean, you could spend the time to draw and clean it up a little bit, and I'll do that. We'll say right down there. Where were we? Right about underneath the G, so we'll get that. We'll take our line, go underneath the G, and then try to connect it right there as much as possible. Let go, back to the cursor, and it is set. So we're making some cut lines. Yay! And I could take this, maybe take a half hour to clean this up a little bit. And you can make the line thicker, the cut line thicker if you want. So we could do that too. But let's erase it first. And like I said, this is why you want to find a good PNG logo online. There's just not one for Glory Hole Donuts Ontario. See, I made a thicker line, so there we go. I might go right underneath it, I think, and then I'll connect it from here to there. Oh, look at me go. I'm going now. There we go. Now I could do something else. Let's see if we could do this. We could go to text, and what I like to do is make it smaller, because sometimes it's too big right off the bat, and we can always resize it. So I go maybe 36, and let's pick our font first. So looking at that, it's italicized, so we'll put that on and see what looks like that font as best as possible. If not, we can fake it. Let's just go with Dubai medium, but maybe bold. Oh, it won't let me italicize though. Damn it. See, something, that's the thing about this. Sometimes, so let's do air sculpt. No, come on, folks. Let me italicize. All right, let's go back to Arial. Let's do that. Some you can bold, underline, and all that. Some you cannot. And there might be a way to do it. Arial black is always good. Oh, come on. It should be able to let me. Alright. Anyway, so, and we just put donuts. Spelled it right? Alright, now we could play with it a little bit. So let's see. I wonder if I highlight it, and then no, it's not going to let me italicize. But what I can do is I could play with the height of it all. Alright, and then I gotta think there's a way to italicize it without this stupid stuff, but it won't let me do it. So I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure out a better. So what I could do, let's highlight them. Alright, let's get that more center for you folks. Whoops, not that far. There we go. And let's see if we can play with the font and find something that works. Now Arial initially showed we could do that. Alright, ooh, see, there we go. That looks good. I think probably could be a more rough angle. There's got to be where I could grab the corner and pull it and change that. I just don't know where it is. But what I could do is take the magic eraser. Let's erase this ugliness and let's make that a little bit bigger. We'll do a square. Riveting, right? Exciting. But this is only when you can't find a good image. And most of the time you can find good images. Don't forget to let go once in a while, and because if you mess up and press redo it, it starts you from the beginning. So we get rid of all that. Alright, that looks good. Grab our cursor, click that. We're going to resize it a little bit. Did I spell? I didn't spell donuts right, did you? You probably guys are telling me that right now in the chat. Yes, I'm an educator. Gosh, now I'm guessing if I spelled it right. So I could play with it a little bit. That's actually pretty close enough, I think. And I could stretch it out. There we go. And voila. Alright. Any other stuff I could clean up, I could deal with myself. I'm not worried about that. Even that part. Or I could go back and try to erase some of this and then get a better hold of that. So, other than that, that's about it. That is our image we're going to stencil we're use. Since we're painting out the outside, we don't have to reverse it. What we will do, we will size it up. And vertically, we have 1.5 inches to play with. So 1.5, and we'll just go slightly to 4.9. I mean 1.49 or close to it. And there's our image. All right. We can move it off to the side a little bit. We can press copy. We can go like this and paste, and voila, we have 2 images, one for each door panel. I don't think I'm going to put anything else, because the building of Glory Hole Donuts, it's a small place. And I don't think it's even a chain. It's just this one little local donut shop there in Toronto. And they don't have any slogans or anything. So we got that. So there we go. We made some stencils. Dog nuts, right? I know. Spelling is hard. Oh, it's Doug's nuts. See, now you got me. God, that's how you spell donuts, right? I'm American. We just go donuts. D-O nuts. Come on. No regrets, Joe. You know, that might be a thing. Maybe we should misspell it on purpose. Oh, Joe. No, I had a college English professor. She was a horrible speller. Oh, it's right here in front of me. D-O-U-G-H nuts. All right, we got it. That's gonna be a little tough to, the smaller letters as you try to peel it away, kind of make it tough. I might make those darker too. I'm gonna see if I can't do that. So let's erase. See, now it got me going. Let's erase those lines, and we'll put our end point there. We'll keep that there. And we'll use that thicker line. And that was up a little bit. I think, I don't know, we'll see how thick that is. Whoops, too thick. Say 0.75, I think it was. Close enough for jazz. There you go. And I can even close these holes up if I pick that. Whoops. Well, maybe not. See, when you don't know, don't play with it. Hey, what's that? No, get rid. Now, see, I'll miss it. Redo's not working now. There we go. Cursor, keep, line. Such an expert I am, I know. We'll just keep it simple, stupid. We'll cut it. We'll cut what we need with the X-Acto knife, and we're done. Right? That's good enough. All right. So that is for class 2. Glory hole donuts. I do have some scale donuts that came in from Etsy. A dozen donuts for scale points. I found them on Etsy. 12 donuts. So yay, we got that. All right. Donuts. Yeah, I know. That's the way it should be. Hurts donut. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. I keep thinking we gotta. You and I need to do a show. Probably won't be as entertaining as Wednesdays, but you know what? I think maybe late night shows. You know, a few beverages and us talking shit. We'll get the European crowd being up late. You need bedrolls. I need bedrolls. I think I have one somewhere. So, all right, let's go from there. Go back to the main camera. So yeah, that's a Silhouette Cricut. Same thing. Very user friendly, but like I said, it's easier to find a clean. Go to Google, let's say Miller Lite logo, PNG or vector, and boom. You know, and you'll find it, you save it, you download it, you load it from there, and it's already should be transparent. All right. If not, you know, the Photoshop, Adobe Illustrate will clean that up, or simply even a nice image from your phone would be good. All right. So we're gonna. Here's the thing: I could just press X and ask me to save it, and it is there. Review the changes. Yes. Gear there. Even though it kind of shows up here too when it's all done. Yep. And when I'm done with stencils, there's some that I keep. Sure, we'll keep that too. Yes, all right, we'll save it. Okay, gosh, enough with that. There's some I keep, like for the Vanquish Pro half cabs, I keep an International and Scout logo for those. Some with, like, you know, if I do more Satisfied jerky, I have that saved. So there's some I save, but as soon as I'm done with them, I usually delete and leave room for my computer. I like leaving room on my computer. Oof. Might be a thing. I think it'd be a great idea, Phoenix. I can't think about anybody else I'd rather do it. Brands of the World has some great content for vectors. Brands of the World. Okay, I'll check that out. I'm going to write that down. All right, so we are at, wow, we're at 6:51. How many viewers did we lose from that? So let's talk a little bit about, well, I mean, I got Colorado we could talk about real quick, but what I'm going to talk about after that is just drifting and sprint car racing. So here's my body for class 1. We got the rear cut out. We got our Night Customs there. It actually does, this mounts pretty easy to the chassis itself. I might mill it down or Dremel it down to sit just a little bit lower and rest on the chassis. I might use these tabs here in the back to mount, but then again, I might not need to, right? And that's gonna look good, you know, if I could get it in the right position, like right there. Oh yeah, that's choice. And I gotta make a firewall, fender wells, color those black or whatever, and call it that. I still have to do an interior. I'm gonna weather this. It looks too clean, so I'm gonna wet sand it, scuff it a little bit, add some Tamiya pigments, and I might even airbrush dirt on it. I know that sounds stupid, but just to have it look good, or even airbrush some rust spots, and be good. And it should be mounted easy. The bumpers, how I'm mounted, I put the bumpers through there and mount them to the chassis, so it could go like this pretty easy. So then I have to figure out the back, and my rear bumper, I have an angle tabs from Scale Mill Supplies, and it goes underneath there. I'll have to cut out or Dremel out just a little bit so it just sits right on the rod. And then on the rod, I might weld a tab so that I can just mount it with 2 screws. We shall see. I think that will work. Will that create a weakness? Well, it's painted both sides, so I think it's good. The sliders, I'm going to have to either use... I have some sheet metal, and I might cut it and literally just screw it on top of an Element Ecto sliders that I have. Or I will bend it and put it on, but then I probably have to weld some bracing too, and I don't know if I have time for that. So we'll see. Reese RC, hello, good sir. Man, I was about to talk to you. Let me see if I can find that on the Instagram. So, but for this is what we have for class 1, and by the way, we are fueled with Reese on this. We have the 888, which is sweet. I highly recommend the 888. And then I have the internal winch too, the 800 SI, I believe it's called. So yeah, and then I saw, so that's where we are with class, the Colorado thing. But I still have to make my last, or maybe 2 more episodes of that when I get my car back. I mean, like I said, it's running. I just gotta wait for it to get done. So with that, let's go to search real quick and let's talk about Reese since he's here, because he's got some cool new things for drifting, which I saw today. I'm like, yes. And let me see if I can find it here. I don't know if that was in the stories. Nope, there it is. And let's get the good old drift car. Now, I really don't know how much into drifting I'm going to be, but I've had this chassis, MST chassis, for 2 years now. Bought it from a co-worker at RC Country. And I'm not sure about the electronics. I might take these. This is a Reedy Power, ready to run brushless system. I actually might put that in my, where is it? My sprint car that's directly behind me. Can't see. There I am. There you go. There it is. I might put that in there because 3300 kV equals supposedly 13.5 turns. I think it's more of 14.5 or 15, definitely not 17. So in that thing is a 4300 kV, and maybe that's too much for drifting too, but I have a Tecan ESC sitting, and I'm going to put a Reese servo in this as well, and we're going to go drifting. But what's even more exciting is that I saw this post today, right screen, and we have a Reese Gyro or Euro, whatever you want to pronounce it, red and blue and black, and awesome, because you do need those for drifting, and I think this is an awesome Reef. I know Reef, he makes great products, but he also goes with the flow. He sees a need, he feels the need, and here we are drifting. Drifting is getting a little bit more popular in Reno. At Whippet RC, they have their off-road track and a crawling course, but they also have a drift course. And in Sacramento, I believe it's Garage RC off of Fruit Ridge and Florin Perkins, or maybe it's Howe, I can't remember, or Power Inn. There's a facility there, and RC Country, recognizing they have their own pro shop there at the Garage RC in Sacramento, but RC Country, seeing that again there's more of a demand for it, starting to sell more drift stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get that soon, maybe after Colorado, but or as soon as possible. But yeah, so I thought that was awesome to see. And like I said, I don't know, I mean, I like my body, I like what I did on that sucker. They look cool, and here's the thing about the drifting. It is, let's get back to the main camera. It is kind of feels, it's kind of the other cousin in scale RC. I mean, you can make them scale, you can make them look good, and they go slow enough to film and in video and photos, just like crawlers, just a flat surface compared to rocks. So I think, I think more people who like crawling, who like building, who like scale, will definitely enjoy seeing their car go and enjoy its movement while we enjoy playing with these toys. Sometimes, the drag racing scene was really cool, but you couldn't really enjoy the race. And you're done, right? Two and a half seconds. Some of those guys were getting under 2 seconds in Sacramento. And granted, they, winning and all that, that's fun, but did you really enjoy seeing your car go for 2 seconds at best? Where I think drifting and crawling, us enthusiasts, us users, us purveyors of RC cars, really enjoy seeing our car move around. And I think that's even the appeal for Tamiya as well. They go fast, but not too fast. And they look great. So, yeah, this is my drift car. And obviously, I got these wheels just because they're white. I like white wheels. And I got white wall, the white lettering. So, and I knew I was going to go speed racer on this. And it turned out, and it was pretty easy. And it turned out great. And the Nissan Skyline. Whee! I almost thought, man, I could have gone Space Ghost on this too. The next one. We'll go Space Ghost on the next one. So, anyways, that's what I'm really excited to see Reef's part of that scene, and I'm looking forward to using this product. I still have to learn setup. I know maybe these wheels that I pick probably won't work on all surfaces, but then it comes to me thinking, how serious am I going to really take this? Am I just going to go there and have fun and pretend I'm all furious and fast? Or will I try the competition? Which honestly, I still don't understand drift racing. It's kind of hard. It's like, don't you want to be in the lead? I don't know. Do you? So, but anyways, yes, we will get that. To match our 299s. Okay. Ooh, okay. Thank you for the heads up. Yes, I will do that. I have a Vintage RC says, I have a Reese 50 555 in my Phoenix. Yeah, I have a 555 in my Pro. And I have a 444 in Boomer. And then I have the 888 in the comp truck with the winch, and I'm slowly but surely going to move a lot around. I'm going to get the sprint car. Oops, there we go. I'm going to get a racer one for that, the $299 for the sprint car, $299 for this. We don't know about the Tamiya one and such. We'll see about that, but I'm gonna slow. I always liked Reefs even before I knew. I just remember seeing them when they came out. I've said this before, but I just remember seeing them come out, and the way they presented the product, it was not Savix, and it wasn't a very expensive Futaba. But you look at the construction and just the overall execution of the product and of the features, that wow, this is one to deal with. So yeah, that's why I like it, and kudos to you, Reeves, and the crew there. I like it, so thank you. I'll get some to match our 299s. Purple. All right, you saying purple? I'm thinking red in that one, but purple would be good in here. But then I got some red on there too. We shall see. We'll get to that. I got a Killer Bodies interior to go there. We have a right-handed side driver, which is kind of cool. And I have some exhaust from Killer Bodies to add. And then I got to think about lights. I don't know how full ham I'm going to go into lights. So of course, some lights. You got to have some lights. Maybe under lights. We'll see. Let's see. Moosejaw loves the Speed Racer Mach 5 livery. Yes, thank you. I saw some touring car with and I just copied their scheme. Obviously, they had more sponsor stickers on it, and I didn't want to do that with this. I still might do mask it off and paint a inside sun visor, and maybe I'll put Moosejaw RC or maybe some quote from Speed Racer. We'll see about that. But it just turned out good. This is a Killer Bodies spoiler, and yeah, everything else just a great body. I like it. Yokomo body, though. That's the thing. And I had to get Yokomo body bits here and there. I did get a killer body set. I got like 3 sets of wipers and mirrors, and so that was pretty cool. So we have that. Space goes coast to coast. Yes, exactly. I'm ready to get a drifter myself. Yeah, and they're getting more popular, I think, and it's a good crowd. I think it's a decent crowd, because what are you getting upset about? It's not like drag racing. Those guys could get very upset. Where drifting, I don't know. It's not going to be like Fast and Furious and whatever. I don't know, serious money. We'll see. Beat me to it, MST. Yeah, space goes coast to coast. I like that. A Racer X livery would be cool too. Yeah, Mrs. Moosejaw, she's more of a Racer X guy. She likes a rebel. It would be Racer X equals speeds, brother. Yes, it's true. He had the yellow car. Racer X had the yellow car. Yep. And he was mysterious. You darn old farts. Oh, Mike J, you're not that far behind. Really? Come on. I mean, the Racer X movie probably came out when you were like 20 or 30. I don't even know how old you are. I'm just guessing. I love the car acrobatic team. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I'm an old fart. Never mind. There you go. See, you're coming to your terms there. Good for you. Mike J, dripping out. Enjoy the visit. Have a great weekend, everyone. Grim, thank you. See you. And you know what? We're running a little long. I'll finish up here a little bit. I got more stuff to share. But speaking of the sprint car, I found a discontinued low-C slider sprint car body. I found one when I first got that, and I was thinking I want to repaint it. It was in New Zealand for $73. This was in the USA at what was the place? Yeah, here it is. And I have to check this out. Cash for RC. Skip the high fees, time-wasting buyers, and frustrating marketplace experiences. Go to cashforrc.com. All right, and I'm gonna check them out first before anything. But I found them on eBay. All right, Cash for RC, and they had some good stuff. And I found this body. It doesn't come with a wing. That's fine. And another thing I learned is a lot of the sprint cars, they don't really paint them too much. They get wraps. And there's RC wraps on Instagram, and they'll do custom wraps too. So, maybe we'll do one to Reefs, maybe we'll do one to Shiner Beer, which I kind of like, or both. And they'll set it up, the print, and get your approval first, make changes, and then make it. I almost think like Freaky Skins. I think Freaky Skins does that too. So I just got to see if they make it for this body, because this is discontinued. They listed a lot of other bodies like McAllister and so forth, and J-Speed even. But we found that. We're going to paint that eventually. I want to get the motor in there and get it running first. So, but other than that, we got plenty to do here. The question is, how long would this headquarters be up and running before we're moving to a new headquarters in Nevada? We are staying in Nevada for a while. We're not moving to Washington. But it makes sense to stay here for now. And, we're going to have a bigger headquarters. Maybe more shelves. Who knows what we'll have. Oh, look at that. Anyways, folks, before we go, thank you for coming here and enjoying your time here, and please hit that like button, subscribe. And the other thing, I keep saying it, I know I keep saying it, but with the new headquarters and hopefully things slowing down, life getting enjoyed again, I do have ideas for videos and how to paint videos, or maybe even how to style, videos of some sort. And running videos, because I like them and they're fun to make. And we will improve the content, as we shall see. I did share that. I did share the Reese thing, right? Or did I just ramble on without sharing the screen? Let me know in the chats. It happens. So, anyways, enjoy the visit. Just messed up my first attempt of a headache rack, off by 0.25 on each cut. Oh, man. We need to find a Volvo wagon for a drift chassis. You know what? I think that'd be easy to styrene. I don't think that'd be too hard. See y'all soon. Have a great weekend. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend. I will be in Sacramento this weekend, and really not doing anything except taking Mrs. Moosejaw out. It's 10 years anniversary this yesterday, and looking forward to it. And we're gonna, her brothers or family's coming to town. We're gonna hang out with them. That might mean, well, I want to go to somewhere. I want to do the go-kart racing there at Red Hawk and so forth, but we'll see. I got to go to the RC Country, get some supplies. I got a shopping list. And other than that, I got to pack up my clothes and give them to Miss Moosejaw so I don't have to pay check-in. So, lots to do. And that's just that. There's much more than that. But again, thank you for joining. Later, Joe. Thank you. Again, Buck Dandy. Just Buck, no Dandy. It's really good to see you here. I enjoy that. Congratulations on the anniversary. Thank you. Yes. And congrats. I'll let her know all that too. Red Rooster, Arizona. Thank you very much, sir. With that, folks, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. Cheeseburgers and fries. Goodbye. Buy some Reefs. Buy some Vanquish. Incision. Buy Scale Builder Go to t-shirt, and get outside like I want to and just play with your tiny trucks. Have a good night, folks.